and then there's the Ezekiel Elliott situation. Certainly, if he might miss games, and then games against the Giants, no less. What is the deal with this? Is the league does the league know what they're doing, and they just don't want to do it while Jerry's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame? What's the scoop here?
Rich, you remember how the Josh Gordon situation dragged out?
Yes.
And how, and I remember, I don't remember what year it was, but April and May. And then it was, what are they doing with Josh Gordon? I think this is similar to that, where, the league will intentionally drag its feet with these investigations sometimes because they don't fully trust the player. And the last thing they want is to make a decision before they have to. And then 3 weeks later, the player gets in trouble and the league looks stupid for taking it easy on them. And so I think that's part of it, part of the equation here with Zeke, where, and we've seen this with guys like Gordon who have history, is, okay, let's make sure that he behaves himself, and let's make sure that he acts in a way that reflects well in the league. And then when we have to make a decision, we'll have more information. And so that's where I think Zeke's on shaky ground here to some degree. I mean, in the time since that happened, you have the St. Patrick's Day thing, you have the bar fight, and in a vacuum, neither of those are big deals, but it kind of plays into a larger pattern of behavior that I think is troubling for the Cowboys in the league.
So we will hear something before the season? Not at all? I mean,
yeah, before the season.
Okay.
I don't know that there's any rush to do it, in the next 2 weeks, especially like you said. I hadn't even thought of that element of it, that Jerry's going into the Hall this weekend. But that's but I mean, I guess that means we're not going to get the Friday news dump this week, right?
No. That is not happening on the day that Jerry's getting his jacket put on and the commissioner's in the same building. And no, I don't think so.
But you think about it, though, Rich. I mean, look, part of this, again, and a lot of times people say, well, that's not fair to the team. Well, I mean, look, Zeke had the reputation for partying coming out of Ohio State the same way that Josh Gordon had the reputation for pot coming out of Baylor, right? So, I mean, the league can look at these teams in some cases and say, well, you knew what you were buying into here. So we're not going to give you a break. We're going to collect as much information as we can, let some time pass, and then we'll be able to make the informed final decision. We're not going to wind up looking bad because of something that happens a few weeks after we made a decision a little earlier than we had to.
Well, look, I don't like usually ending segments correcting my guests, but Zeke didn't have those reputations coming out of Ohio State. He had it coming out of the Ohio State. Okay.
He also had a ring.
Albert.
Is the connection still good? Is he still there? Albert, I lost. You dropped out, Albert. You dropped out.
Albert went away to Yolena on you, Rich.
Take care, Albert.
All right,
take care, Rich. That's Albert.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, please download our app. There's lots of fun things there other than just more of the videos you just saw. You can call us from the app. You can email us from the app. Just download it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.